for in this one as Holided. How do you not get psyched out, though, just looking across the ring at Holided if you're April Jones? How do you not get psyched out looking at Rob Rage if you're Jake Jones?
Yeah, look at the size of Rob Rage, and then you look at Hollidead. There is nothing that phases that woman on this planet. She is a scary woman, and if I was April Jones, listen, April Jones is a specimen to behold, but we're talking about the Crossfire Women's Champion. And these fans may not like her, but they got to respect her and what she does inside this ring.
I don't think there's any question that, they have to respect, Jake and April have to respect their opponents. You have no choice, but you've got the talent. As Holided exhibiting her tag team partner here in Rob Reed.
And now all we're seeing right now is more proof to the stupidity of the fans here in St. Catharines if they can't appreciate a specimen like Rob Rage.
And Rob Rage again, there we go for the first time with telling Jake Jones, Jake, you've got to be this tall to get on this ride.
There we go. The war of words has already started between these two teams, but let's see what happens when the action starts in the ring.
Who's going to start? Is it going to be the males? Is it going to be the females? Well, here we go. A little chirping going on here.
Oh, here we go. It looks like the ladies are going to start things off for us here, Chuck.
Well, Rob Rage telling his partner, Holided, why don't you show April why you're the wrestler of the year? Well, the crowd firmly behind April Jones here.
And April Jones has been putting in so much time in the ring, in the training room.
She's ready.
And she better be ready, though, right now. As much as I love the Joneses, I got to tell you, there's a reason why Rob Rage and Hollidead are both the wrestlers of the year right now.
And Hollidead going over to take a little swipe at Jake Jones here before this match even starts. And look at, again, this is all part of the psyche and trying to get into April Jones' head here as Hollidead. Oh, yeah, yawn. She thinks this is going to be a piece of cake, does she? She may have another thing coming here.
Well, we will see what happens here as these two women start to size each other up. And here they go. Collar and elbow lock up in the middle of the ring there. Hollidead showing off her veteran moves, gets to the back here. April Jones reversing it there, showing a little bit of quickness. See Hollidead working for a reversal. Oh, and a big elbow. And a second elbow. Able to reverse out of that, and there you go. And Hollidead saying, no. You want to get to those ropes, you're not going anywhere that I don't want you to go.
Working on the wrist and the elbow and the arms, but a nice roll there by April Jones to get out of that and reverse it onto Hollidead.
Great reversal, and you see her controlling her right there with the wrist there. That wrist lock, and look at this nice little float over, and she's got it. 1, 2, and I told you, April Jones has been working on her game, and it's showing right there.
And a nice ground game here too now from April Jones, and I think that's key for April here to keep Hollidead off her feet. And we've seen Hollidead do so many amazing things in the ring in 2019 since she burst onto the scene at Crossfire. Keep the advantage going here and try to keep her off her feet and the high-flying maneuvers and whatnot from Hollidead. April Jones, so the very early a little collision there, not much give or take.
There, see, a nice hip toss there by April Jones, and she's got a second one there for Hollidead, bringing the champ down. And there she brings her up. Big body slam by Miss April Jones.
And again, remember the yawn before this match started from Hollidead, who thought, I'm just going to breeze through this, should be over in a minute or two. Not anymore, as Hollidead has to regroup in the corner. Nice series of offensive moves by April Jones.
And you hear these fans here in Meriton just fully in support of April Jones there. But as we see Hollidead showing us why she's the champ, able to switch the tables really quickly right there.
What I've liked so far about April Jones, and granted we haven't seen all that much of her wrestling in Crossfire, but the intensity and the focus that she has, you really have to be when you're up against the likes of Holliday and Rob Rage. She is just so intense just to look at her. Outside of the ring, just a wonderfully nice person, but in the ring, she's all business here, but it's all Holided right now.
Exactly. You talked about that focus that April Jones has. Holided making sure that focus is getting shifted as she introduces her head into 3 turnbuckles.
Has Holided responded to your emails yet, by the way, Ryan Fleming?
You know, she hasn't, but I get it. She's a busy, busy woman, and I do not blame her. When you are as great as Holided is, you know, you're in high demand.
Suppose you guys did become an item. What in the world would you get her for Christmas?
Oh my God, whatever she asked for. Whatever she asked for. And as we see, Holided may have just made April Jones angry with that last chop.
You know what? I love the fact, too, April is not intimidated by Holided, where most gals are.
And she gives a big chop to Holided there, but I think she's just actually making Holided happy. Oh! And we're hearing a big chop from Holided, and I, for one, can tell you how hard that chop is.
You actually felt that from Holided after a Crossfire show this summer.
Oh, I did, and you see April Jones answering back with a big, tough chop of her own.
You know, Holided just seems impervious to pain. You can chop her all you want.
And a smart move there by Holided. This, again, is why she is the champ.
It's not right. It's just, why do we have a rule book in the first place if things like that are going to be allowed? That would be grounds for disqualification.
Hey, you can say what you want about it, whether she's taking a shortcut or not, but it helps her remain the champ, and it helps her get those W's.
Surfboard now, wrenching the back of April Jones.
Oh, and I think April Jones is going to get introduced to that bottom turnbuckle. And my God.
Oh.
This is like an afternoon in Paris.
Oh, man, not only the pain in the back and lower back of April Jones, but then to have her head knocked into the turnbuckle repeatedly.
Now, April Jones came out here showing a lot of heart and everything, but right now, Holided is just taking it to her. She's in a class beyond anybody else, and she's in a class alone. It's all Holided.
When we see Holided, each and every time out of Crossfire, there's some innovative offense that we always see from her. And that last move into the turnbuckle. Although another quick reversal. Don't count April Jones out just yet.
No, you cannot count April Jones out at all. And I am so impressed by what we've seen there. The improvements we've seen from her in-ring game is just absolutely mind-boggling at this point. And as we see, she's trying to work her way over to her husband, Jake Jones, get the men inside here. And there's the tag made both sides here. And we're going to see him come in. The heavyweight versus
heavyweight Jones.
The Manila Gorilla, Rob Rage.
And again, you know what? Much like Holided did, Rob Rage just seems to have a very casual approach to start up before he locks up here with the heavyweight Jake Jones. And I think that's a big mistake on Rage's part. Just again, that cocky attitude. Like,
you know what?
Got this.
You can say that, but you know what? The one thing you can't argue with is this change in attitude has done nothing but just further the career of Rob Rage. That's what happens, and that's what got him to the point of being Crossfire's male wrestling athlete of the year.
What about the kids that look up to Rob Rage, Ryan Fleming?
Those kids don't pay his bills. W's pay his bills. The more wins he gets, the more cash he gets in his envelope at the end of the show.
Who are you?
I'm about the wins. I'm about, listen, Rob Rage, if he wants to be a champ, he has to be like this and not worry about these peons at ringside.
You are going to be visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
Humbug.
And there you have it. Well, again, you talk about, we get back to the match with the power of Rob Rage very quickly, Ryan, being displayed here against Jake Jones.
Look, and he's teasing Jake Heavyweight Jones. I don't know that I would do that because Jake Heavyweight Jones is always just one right hand away from having his hand raised.
And a
big slap to the face.
Talk about disrespect.
I mean, Rage is a big man, and he's the best wrestler in the game right now. But as we see the huge right hand from the heavyweight, and he keeps going. He is a prize fighter, as we're seeing, and throwing the fist here, going low. And there's a lot of muscle on Rob Rage, but I don't know if it's enough to withstand the barrage and punishment that we're seeing from Jake Heavyweight Jones.
Well, something clicked. That slap across the face, I think, pretty much did the trick and woke him up. Not that he was napping before that, but Jake Jones, needless to say, feeling disrespected and humiliated somewhat by that slap. And
Rob Rage doing the best thing he can right there, using that referee's interference, to his own advantage here. And
veteran presence, veteran savvy, use the official to your advantage. He's got to avoid those right selects of Jake Jones. And
those are some
delivering his own now.
Those are some big ham hocks coming down right now on Jake Jones. He stopped that comeback from Jake Jones right in his tracks and just taking it to the big man with a big double axe handle across the back.
Well, and Rob Rage throughout his matches, he loves to start, as he's doing right now, work on the back area of his opponents. And we all know where that has led more often than not against his opponent.
Yeah, he's setting him up for that Rage mission. That's the most fearsome submission move in wrestling right now. Crossfire Wrestling. Every wrestler is afraid of Rob Rage in that Rage mission. It was enough to put away WWE. Like, I'm telling you, this man is for real, and it's only a matter of time before there's gold around his waist.
Well, I think 2020, you may be right there. Gold in one form or another is going to be inevitable. As he's just toying right now with Jake Jones.
And to think that he just tossed Jake Jones around like he's a cruiserweight, like he's nothing. And Jake Heavyweight Jones is named that for a reason. He is a heavyweight. He is a big man. And Rob Rage just having his way with him with a big lariat. And he's just quieting these fans here in Meriton down.
Well, Jake's seeing stars right now circling around his head, and you see where Rob Rage is heading back to once again. He may be setting up for that. He's Rob Rage asking the referee if Jake is giving in. He's not ready to tap just yet.
No, he's not. These fans trying to get behind Jake Heavyweight Jones for as good as that's doing right now. As Rage just... He's got like a vice-like grip on his neck.
For most people, if you do that to someone, you're just messing around, it hurts enough. But you got someone with the brute strength and brute force of a Rob Rage doing that to your neck. Not just your neck, your entire body is starting to feel like a pretzel right about now.
Exactly, and you don't even have to just worry about this match. You got to start worrying about your career. Like, Jake Jones is no spring chicken here. And to think of the damage that he's enduring right now from Rob Rage, he may be out right now. This might be the best thing to happen for Jake Heavyweight Jones. One more time, and this is done. And I think this is over.
No, Jake gets the right hand up. He's not out of it yet.
Yeah, he's building off these fans, helping them, waking them up there. He's delivering those rights and lefts to the midsection. Rob Rage breaks his hold. Jake Jones, is met with a big shoulder block.
One battle that not a lot of opponents of Rob Rage have ever won when they collide in the middle of the ring.
And what a smart move there by Rob Rage. Not falling for that go-over. And takes up the big man and scoop slam.
Well, talk about the most casual pin attempt we've ever seen. Rob Rage with the 1 foot telling the referee count it. Jake Jones kicks out.
And obviously Rob Rage wasn't looking for the victory there. He's just looking to rub it in the face of Jake Heavyweight Jones. Oh, and a big knee. I mean, Jake Jones just might have bitten off more than he can chew at this point right now. Oh, and he sent hard into the corner there.
That moves the ring post. You could see that Rob Rage, just the strength where he tossed it from halfway across the ring. And he's doing it again.
So hard. Comes back up and a big spine buster, putting the heavyweight down. The heavyweight is in trouble. He needs a tag. He needs to get Miss April Jones into this match right now.
Well,
or it's going to be over.
And you see what Rob Rage is signaling for right now.
Yeah, he's calling for it. He's calling for that Rage mission. And if he gets Jake Jones in that again, it's going to be lights out again like it was last time we were.
This could be over very, very quickly. Rob Rage sizing him up. Jake Jones with his back to Rage, and here we go.
One arm is cinched in.
One and a half.
Second one, and he's got it.
Doesn't have it locked in just yet.
Jake Jones fighting that.
He's got to break out of this or it's over.
And you see the position of Jake Jones not making it possible for Rob Rage to get in there. But if he can overpower like he is right here, if he gets those hands clasped, it's over. And oh, Jake Jones able to get out there. And a smart move using the ropes.
And the rope right to the neck of Rob Rage. That's the break that Jake Jones needed.
Oh, and a spinning mule kick by Jake Heavyweight Jones. Rob Rage. Rage goes underneath that. And a spear by the heavyweight.
Almost count.
Wow, almost a 3 count there. You don't get much closer than that. Rage just able to get out. Yet another tool added to the toolbox of Jake Heavyweight Jones, pulling out that spear on Rob Rage. And going for an Olympic slam here. And he gets him out. He got the big man up. Oh my God. That could be it, the Olympic slam.
Well, the tag Holided rescuing, maybe saving this match for her team right there.
Yeah, and now April
she reached in.
And April Jones has to come in, and she's met with a big clothesline. And Holided taking these fans out of this again. As now she just rains down the feet, and here she goes. A blatant choke right in front of the ref. Using that full 5 count.
Almost looked like she was choking and almost biting her at the same time, Ryan Fleming.
You know what? She's got a 5 count to use that entire time. Why not? Do what you got to do to get this victory. And show the Joneses that they do not want anything to do with Crossfire Wrestling's Athletes of the Year.
And a nice turnaround here by...
Oh, and a great neck breaker. Holliday in the corner. April Jones sizing her up there. And she comes in with a big forearm. Getting some momentum, going back with another big forearm to the chest there. And asking the crowd for some support here. And here she goes. On a springboard back elbow. Oh, and a big clubbing forearm to the back. Gets her down. And she's got her in the camel cross at this point. Going for that submission here.
And Rob Rage, you see, no, he's not going to do that, is he? He did.
No, listen, he just broke up. He broke it up.
A rule that says the men can't be in the ring with the ladies. But guess what?
Listen, all 4 of them are in the ring at this point. And Jake Jones is about to down. And Holliday
ducking out of the way. It was Jake Jones. Holliday hits her tag team partner.
And you see them just wrapped up in the corner there. April Jones wraps up the Holliday. Oh my gosh! April Jones has pinned the champ. April Jones has pinned the champ.
Holliday is stunned. The Crossfire Wrestling world is stunned.
I'm stunned.
Well, that's nothing new for you, but April Jones with the pin as Jake Jones held Rob Rage at bay. April Jones, the roll-up and the pin on the champion Holided. An upset, Ryan Fleming, of epic proportions.
You are absolutely correct when you say upset. That may be the upset of the year to see the women's champ Holliday get pinned by Miss April Jones. And April Jones is not done yet. She's got more to say.
He does. April Jones, I'm told, is going to make a very special announcement right now.
Holliday, listen to me. I said when we won this match, and we won this match, I wanted a shot at that title. March Mayhem, I'm there. Are you?
Oh, calling out the champ.
You can brag about this little fluke win all you want, but your wrestler of the year, I'm leaving, I'm not entertaining you, you're not even worth my time.
And there goes Holliday. And you know what?
Not so damn fast, Rage. You and I, we're both the last 2 qualifiers for the Autism Awareness Championship. And let me tell you something, Rob. There's no way, no chance that title means to you what it means to me. Bring it up here. See, a lot of you people don't know. April and I, we have a daughter. She's 16. She battles special needs every single day. So we feel like we're the right people to represent the people in